Back to some more Rogue Legacy 2 speedruns. So as you can see, I have a little capture. So when I press the button, you can actually see what I'm pressing. You can also see, this is not a control scheme that's usually supported by the game. I like having my own control scheme. I'm the only person of the only speedrunner that uses this control scheme, so it's comfortable for me. I don't like the controller for this game. Alright, well, it does not capture the fact that I have to press tab to see the map, that I have to press escape to pause the game, and I have to press enter to declare things, and as well as... yeah, no. So there are some things that I'm not allowed to change in the settings that are kind of annoying. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Whew. Well, might as well start. No reason to hold back. Goff's still there. Unfortunate. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Attempt number 118. Glad to see it. Alright. Just keep everything going. Keep it calm. Keep it chill. Oof. Try to think what else I need to prepare for. Because in case you haven't noticed, I'm trying to do stuff in the background. Trying to, like, optimize things to the best of my ability that are things that I don't do during stream, that I can't really do by streaming, that I have to do on my own time. So that's what I've been working on. And yeah, don't know. Just don't know. Alright, well, we just keep going. Just keep going. We're passing up on a lot of money. Oh well. As long as we get the kills when we need them, we'll be fine. That money won't matter. As long as we get the Lamek, the Gone Heads, or the Void Beasts, whatever the case may be. Whatever route ends up being taken. Well, that's the top early on. So, good to get this teleport now. Wow. It's like I'm not forced to cough, but, like, my throat really doesn't like itself right now. Whew. Somehow I kicked off of that and didn't take damage. Don't ask me how. Got a little lucky with my positioning there. Without the air dash, that room is scary. But guess what we got now? Unfortunately, we haven't... I was going to say, unfortunately, we haven't explored much of the castle. But we've already found 2 of the things we're looking for. All that's left is Book and Lamek. Alright. Ah. Go. That one was actually an okay time. That was nice. There we are. Just keep it moving. There we are. And pop. Ooh. Messed that up. Oh well. Yeah, so that's probably the hardest thing right there because the jump and the left dash are right next to each other. Sometimes when I do that, it doesn't always come out the way I expect it to. Or as optimally as I'd hope for it to. Alright, Book plus Lamek both can be to this side, so I might as well just keep going. Oh, I have no mana. Wow. Well. Alright. Just keep it going. Ooh. Alright, well, we found the path to the right. which will allow us to explore the Stygian study if we want. The problem with that is that means we don't know where the book is, we don't know where Lamech is. Neither are preferable outcomes. We want both to be known. There we are. Just had to find a way up. Awesome. We have Lamech. And so we'll kill Lamech and then check on the book. We're going to come out of the room where Lamech is, so might as well pick up that later. Oh. Well, made a mistake. We have 1 pip of damage. I can handle that. Oof. There. Oop, that's the end of that phase. Oh no. Ooh. Alright, found the hole. That was a little fortunate. I had time to figure it out and took advantage of that time. Here we are. Oof. That was not the optimal sword move, but that's okay. We're still doing alright. Shield bashed 1, survived the other. Looks like we're good on time. Alright, so we just need to find the book, which hopefully is just that room above us. And then we can focus heavily on... Then we could go find Gomheads, if we're still healthy. And if we're not healthy, we go grab Echo Kick. Let's grab that chest real fast. Still 600 gold, unfortunately. 600 gold from... So in case you're worried what I say by 600 gold. 600 from being able to purchase the Architect at minimum. Alright, so there was a path up. We're just doing that. Gotta be very careful. Oh, that's a dead end. Alright. Well, we found Murmur. That's nice, actually. In case you're worried, the reason for these time stops is because even though it loses me time, it is a lot safer than just barging head first. So I just wanted to put that shield up because I was very nervous about the fact that that thing was still around. Maybe take the Rage Tincture, see if that helps us much. Wow, that's the right, and that's the big right room that we usually try to avoid. Here we go. Here, left. Alright, found Gomheads. And 157 health is no different from 200 health against this boss fight, so... Oof. Alright, well, we took no damage. That's the important part. Definitely not optimal, but that's okay, because... the fireball did not knock them back at all. Sometimes that happens. I don't know what controls it, but every time it happens, it just sucks to be me. Every time it happens, it just sucks to be me. I guess I took half damage from that, from the spear throw. I just didn't even realize it. Unfortunate day. Unfortunate day. I know for a fact we didn't get a leather weapon because I kept my eye out for it. we're just going to buy that in case we want to go that way, but not yet. We definitely don't want to go that way yet. Alright. Well. Recovery run. Recovery. We need quite a bit of gold before we can purchase the Architect. Or before we have any significant boosts. Like, I think this person only deals 1 more point of damage per hit. Or 2. Technically 2, because its strength is +1. Oh, +2 strength. Alright, still not significant enough. We still need to find book. I think once this happens, we kind of give up on Gaunt Heads, because that can only make things worse if we mess up again. But I do want to find book, so I'm still going up. But once I'm done going up, I head to the right and just say, hey, let's go solve that issue. Right? Whoop. Alright, so we have this entrance at the very least. At least we have this entrance. But we do not want to spend time here because we don't have Echo Kick to recover. We don't have a lot of things. So now we head right. Alright. Head back to the entrance. So we're recovering this run. We are recovering. We are just trying to recover. Not exactly what you want to hear, but sometimes you just gotta admit it. Because if you don't admit it, that makes you fall further behind. Oof. Alright, did we get a good item? Nope. Nope, not at all. Alright, so we found this. Do I go for Gaunt Heads? I do have health to leverage. I do have health to leverage. I think that says yes, because that just said, hey, even more health to leverage. Yeah. Not the kind of run you want. This time, let's not assume that they get knocked back by our attacks. For a fact, those guys don't. Oop. Defeat all enemies, that's okay. We're gonna pass. Well, 25 damage is the acceptable. This was just to a chest. We're gonna grab the gold because it could be useful if we have to do a backup, but that was a waste of our time, unfortunately. Alright, this path keep going up. Alright. Alright, well, that's the lesser of the 2 damages. And we have an apple to help heal ourselves up so we can keep going. Alright. It is true that one of those rooms could just be Gaunt Head, but I'm not gonna risk my life off of it, you know? No life bets. Not yet. Not right now. Alright, nothing down here, so don't keep going lower. Oof. Still not Gaunt Heads. Because Gaunt Heads are really high up this time. Yeah, really high up. Turns out they're down there. Possibly. Well, if we don't pick up Gaunt Heads, we might pick up Enoch at this point. I thought I went in. I guess I mistimed the press. But yeah, now we are in very bad trouble. We are in very big trouble. We are at a very bad spot. We don't have our upgrades. Hey, Sarabella, how's it going? This road's going south. Alright. We are now of a level where you could buy the Architect. So at least that's good. Glad to hear it's good for you, man. Glad to hear it's good for you. But yeah, we We took a little more damage than we wanted to on Gone Heads, to say the simplest thing. And now we're just kind of trying not to have things going on. Hey man, you have your own life. Don't worry about missing streams. Like, yeah, don't you worry about it, bro. Alright. Whoop. There we are. Well, we found the mech again, and this time I think we'll get enough money to buy the Architect. And we have a leather cape. Cool. Alright. Still shooting for mod, so... Alright. There we are. Ah. Great. Alright. So if that's the bottom, this thing goes way high up, so... Well, on average it goes... Gabe doesn't like being friendly today. Ah. Well, that's okay. We managed despite the game's desires. We still need quite a bit of gold before we can actually purchase the Architect. So, yeah, if we don't beat a boss here, we might just not be able to purchase the Architect anyways. Alright, we'll go with that then. We took enough damage to make it worthwhile, so... I nearly actually died with that dagger. Alright. At least we get kick. We're a bit behind. Bit. But... at least it's taken care of. Oof. We still need to find book, and we still need to go back up for the Stygian study. Not the place you want to be. Not the place you want to be. We're going to be picking up gold chests within Axis Mundi to make sure, should we not make it, we will be able to still buy the Architect. That being said, since we have to explore, Castle Argartha anyways, we're not even going to use the Architect on the first life because it's just it's like we're not, unless we get to the Void Beasts, we're not going to lock down the castle on the first life. Which, never good when you realize that locked up the castle is not worth the time. Oof. Well, that might be slightly slower, is definitely more consistent than the other path I've been doing. Alright. There we go. And pop. Minus 5 minutes in a 17 minutes of the run. Not good to see. Not good to see. We're taking this. Scholar weapon, nice. So we have good equipment, but we have no money for said equipment. Okay, note to self, only take the ones that don't involve a detour. There's enough of them in this area that I can do that. I can hold myself accountable. Alright. There we are. Whew. Full health, so that's good. Man, you forget how much gold you can get from just a random boss. Hey, Reman, how's it going? Thank you for showing up. Sorry if... Well, actually, no. You're saying I'm good, so... Yeah, this is actually pretty poor for my runs today. Made a lot of mistakes on the first portion, and I'm just basically recovering right now. Not sure I'm going to achieve it, but I don't reset runs, so... Yeah, glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. Alright. Not high enough. Couldn't hop over. Well, we keep going. Still need a bit more gold before I can buy the architect. Okay, this is a quick one. Grab that. Still not enough gold. Alright. Alright, here we are. There we are. This is a great way to get the gold. There we are. Now I can buy the architect. That will make this run a lot safer from here on out. Can't make a mistake heavy enough to ruin my run. So, still going to be below average, but the run's not going to ruin itself, and that's the important part. Alright, since we can buy architect, I'm just going to go and try to get the kill now. We'll pick up the book afterwards, so we can use it as a full heal. Alright. There we are. Awesome. Oof. Deep breaths. Let it happen. Alright, well, at least I blocked the damage. But losing the shield early is not appreciated. It's not something I want. I want to be able to have the shield when I need it. Which, then again, that's me saying I need it, so guess it works. Get out of this quarter. And then I forget about the bones thrown just right there. Aw, right as they got next to each other, so I could have actually hit both at the same time. Oh well. Alright. Whew. Shield blocked it, at least, so... And then let him jump into my face. That's okay. That should be enough to kill, so I can just don't do anything stupid, and Void Beast's health bar is done. Ooh. Don't be stupid. Alright. Got the Void Beasts. I'll grab book after. I just realized I actually don't know where the book is. Because I still need to explore that part of the area. Going to be quite the work. Oh well. Didn't want book anyways. Alright. Well, I have enough money. How complete is the game now? There are 2 areas that they still... Ezekiel, there are 2 areas that they still need to add to the game. The Sun Tower and the and there's an area below that they also have to add that they haven't done yet. So there's still a lot of feeds they need to add. In addition, there's reason to believe there's some stuff down there that there might be an area below that even. So that's a possibility. That'd be cool. So there's those. And then... So, let me put it this way. The developers stated that they plan to get the game fully released by mid-August. Though, given how things have been going, I'm going to say they're probably going to delay it to make sure they get everything they can. As of right now, there is more in this game than there was in the original Rogue Legacy, so I'd still recommend this is a great game to buy, but there's still work to be done. But yeah, the fact that there's, like, all these sort of feeds, I am patient. Glad to hear, glad to hear. Whew. Patient to get a good game. Alright, we found Far Shores. It was right there. We just need to not die to that random fireball, and we'd be good. Hey, wargs! I appreciate how friendly you are. Yeah, wargs, in case you haven't noticed, are the means to take a lot of damage out of nowhere. Sometimes they have a delay, and they're supposed to have a delay, but sometimes they don't, and they'll just charge you the moment you enter a room. And then you're in trouble. There we are. I kill the warg so that if I come back through the room, they don't take me out, you know? Right. So yeah, so we have that lily. We're trying to find one more lily plus Namaz chambers. So, alright, so we found Namaz chambers. And that little mystery feed right there tells us that this chamber will not open until we bring it 2 lilies. So we're trying to find the other one. And we're doing that before we pick up the heirloom, because the heirloom will fully heal us. So we want to leverage our health in this dangerous area of the game, you know? Ooh. Alright, that's not the heirloom. Works. Alright, we have a warg coming for us the moment we get out here. That's worth noting. Oof. Managed our way out. There's a warg right there. Managed our way out. Another apple to keep ourselves healthy. And yeah, we always grab the health instead of the damage because, I mean, the additional max health, when you're facing bosses all the time, it doesn't last too long. I just grabbed the Hyperion's Ring and then realized that it was bringing our resolve low enough that we're losing max health. Alright, so we found this lily. The problem is we can't reach it without double jump, so I guess it's time to grab double jump. Either that, or, you know what? We have not explored the first area. We skipped all the way to the entrance, and we still need to find book here, plus the exit upwards, so let's see. We have to go that way. So we're actually going to explore here, with leveraging our health for that. Alright. Unfortunate. Alright, so that's the dead end there. That could be book over to the left, but I'm not gonna... Did my hand accidentally slip off or something? Don't charge. Darn it. Okay. Oof. And this is a dead end. Alright. Well, we're at 35 health, so let's go back and grab the theme that I need. Huh. Alright. I see... Alright. I will be reading the comments once my character dies. When my character dies, there's a moment where the in-game timer stops. So I can focus on that. So I can focus on comments more. But right now, as you can see, I'm low on health. In addition, I've been like maneuvering how things are visible on my screen compared to your guys's. And to make sure the timer is big enough for you guys to see, it has to be even bigger on my screen. And it's blocking up the comments, so I have to wait until I need to move it later, basically. So I'll move it when my character dies, because that's a time where the timer stops. There we go. Awesome. There we go. Got myself fully healed, so that's good. So now we just fish up this heirloom. Oof. There we go. And then we grab the lily, so that we open up Namaz's room, and then we continue our exploration. Sounds good. Well, we're now 9 minutes behind schedule. Ugh. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that sound. I am a little sick. Alright, the throat is closer to the other lily we found, so I'm going here. Alright. And we grabbed all the apples on the way here. Did that because the projectiles were coming out. I wasn't prepared for that, of the trap. So it's up and to the left of us. Okay. There we are. Here's the other lily. Alright, so this is going to lower our resolve, notably. So we're at 60% health. That's what that little 60% in the top left quarter is. So that's an issue that we have to deal with. Which is why we're going to do this little trick. So I am now tapped out of the screen, so it's going to automatically pause. Which will now allow us to move around during this cutscene. So the reason I am is because I'm just going to pop into the door. And the whole reason I did that is because they eat the lilies. Now, I am not ready to face this boss, I don't think. Am I? Yeah, no, I'm not ready to face this boss currently. The reason being is I want to get a lot of items first. And so the reason I did that is because it took the 2 lilies, which were the reason my resolve was at 60%. So that's back at 80%, which gave me 50 more max health to handle. And we're going to use this max health to go explore the rest of the castle and basically get all the areas cleared up so that we could then do a big boss rush character, basically. Because some characters are better at fighting bosses, some characters are better at exploring the castle, and I want to finish exploring the castle first so that I could grab a boss rusher for the next character. You know. Alright. So we still need to find book, and then we need to find the top. That's the 2 things. Alright. Alright, well, we found this instead. Yeah, so the problem with the auto dropper is you could hold down, but if you hold any other button at the same time, it doesn't register. Alright. Here we are. Just keep it moving. Oh, we have double jump now. Awesome. Ooh. Avoid these hammers, deal something like 100 damage just for running into them. Because this is the last area. Ooh. Awesome. So we're going to try to find gone heads, which are generally way to the left. We're picking up this because we always know there's an apple in this room right here. We're heading generally to the left because that's where gone heads is. You don't know how far to the... Well, we found Murmur. That's nice. All dead ends here. Oof. Not the safest rooms, but rooms where we did not take damage, so close enough to safe. Alright. There we are. So I saw a void ball. Yep, and those void balls deal something like 120 damage, so just don't let them touch you. Alright, I guess we're going down then, which is going to be a little challenge since we have the void ball to deal with. It's okay. Alright. Whew. Here's gone heads. Awesome. So, we're going to actually fight gone heads. This is a character... Gone heads naturally has lower health. And this is actually a character that this character is pretty good at fighting gone heads. And then we'll find the heirloom, basically, is the plan. Whoop. Because my axe actually knocks them back, they're actually a good character. And then the spin attack there breaks those chasers. So they're not even a threat. Finish it off. Yeah. Whoop. Got it done. Awesome. It's gonna be great. And I just now realized that you guys are scrolling the chats way above where I could see it, so I gotta start reading them again soon. Alright. It is a good game. No stress. My biggest worry for RO2 is that its difficulty will be lost or toned down because more and more casual gamers are leaving comments about it in feedback. I'm not even worried about the difficulty being torn down. I am worried about the puzzles being lost. The little strategy themes that they have. There's certain themes where it's like, they give you a hint, and then you have to solve something based on the hints. And people will just never figure that out. And that's why I'm afraid of getting lost. Alright. So, like, there's a way to get damage boosts on all of the major bosses. And I'm afraid we're going to lose those. Alright. Alright, we gotta wait for that slime trail to clear. And I realized, so I just moved the theme so I could see. I just realized I can now not see some of the older comments. So many comments I still need to read. Because I skipped out for a bit, and now I'm getting punished. Alright. We need to go this way and up. Alright, looks like we're going back up. Let's to the right this time. Alright. I see why I was scared of this room last time. Why I didn't want to bother going through here more than once. Alright. Whoop. That's okay. Keep it moving. Whoop. So Enoch is above us? Okay, get out of my way. So we know Enoch is somewhere above us, but we still haven't even found the heirloom of this area. So I'm still looking for that as well. So there's Enoch, and that area to the right has to be the heirloom. Either that or it was next to the book, which would suck because that means I was right next to it. And I didn't see it. Oof. We're just doing that. I only get so many shouts, but worth it. There it is. There's the heirloom. Awesome. So this character has the heirlooms. It has all the areas discovered. We just need to face Murmur. We need to face Nama. We still haven't found the book. This character still has to find the book before he finishes his job. Wow. Or she finishes her job. My apologies. Just walking into walls like that. Oof. Again, I think I lost a few comments, but I'm just going to read what I can. Those themes are old for a reason. Many found that games were too hard for them, so game dems thought to decrease the difficulty in general to widen the audience. Some games like Hollow Knight, for example, will make a hard game with one difficulty setting because they believe that there's one way to play the game. As making it easier would mess with the experience. Will the devs do what Team Cherry did, or did what everyone else does? Well, I'd say Team Cherry is not alone in making one difficulty setting. It's just like, personally, the best version of difficulty was Celeste, because they had the hard mode, effectively, what the game is, and then they had the assist modes in case you wanted to make sure everyone else got a chance to play the game as well. Read it in order, lol. I guess I missed one big one, so I'll have to read that later. My apologies. Alright. But yeah, unfortunately, I cannot read it given how this thing is set up without me just, like, exiting out of the game and pausing and just leaving a bunch of time for me. Just a bunch of time loss, which I'm already... God, I'm minus 11 minutes. Ugh. I'm already minus 11 minutes. Alright. So did I find the book? No. Alright. We're gonna go find the book. Oof. It could be directly to the left. That would be great. That would be great. But anyways, I'm now in a position where I can read everyone's... Beautiful. Thank you, book. Alright. We're gonna grab Murmur, because Murmur's a pretty easy fight. And then once we're done with Murmur, we are going to go into the book, use the healing from the book to beat Enoch, because Enoch is the best for the Barbarian. And then we're gonna just do Naman when I can. Anyways, bright flashing warning as always. There's gonna be red orbs in this next room. And whenever I destroy the red orbs with my shout, it's gonna cause a bright flashing light that could hurt people's eyes. So, fortunately, there's not gonna be many shouts, but shout. Ooh. Ooh. There we are. No. Aw. Alright, well, that's the one damage I'm allowed to take from this boss. Alright, I have one more shout, which I will end up using at some point during this boss. I don't know when, though. Just fair warning. Might have been there. That actually would have been an appropriate spot. There we are. Okay, awesome. That boss is dead. So now I pop open this chest. And we return to main menu. And the reason we keep returning to main menu, in case anyone's wondering, is because it takes so long to wait for the cutscenes, and we have to teleport out anyways, so we might as well just be next to the teleport when we start. Alright. So, and every time we enter an heirloom, it fully heals us, but we have to finish the heirloom then. So, we use these as basically our healing along the way. And, yeah. That's going to get us to full health, so we can face the last two bosses left, which are Nama and Enoch. That's also why we have all the timers have please as a statement, because we kind of just go with the way the run goes. We don't have all the control over it. Unfortunately, that hit meant we did not get perfect cycle, so we had to wait there, but we are good now. Alright. Here we are. Full health. Oop. A little tardy. Hopefully that doesn't matter. There we go. Got that taken care of. Ooh. Alright. Well, we made it. At least this far. Got that taken care of. So now we go to Enoch, because Enoch is the safer fight for the barbarians. So Enoch is the final boss, but right now we don't have a cutscene after you beat the final boss, so we can face it in any order we want. And Enoch is, the way that the fight works, the barbarian is actually better in my mind. More of that, the barbarian just is really bad against Nama, but it works against this boss, so that's something. Also, this flamethrower is great for the main issue it has, which is one Nama just slowly walks forward, and I can't hit it. There we go. This is actually, yeah, this is the perfect barbarian spell for Enoch. Because Enoch walking forward is the main reason I can't just sit here and keep smacking him. Here. Oop. Well, I took the larger points of damage, so that was a mistake. Alright. Just wait for all the projectiles. Let's use that to finish him off. Alright, there we are. Part 1, Phase 1 completed. Let's now take care of the other part. Whew. There we are. So in case you're wondering, I've tried to make sure when we're doing that jumping theme that we're drawing Enoch towards the center so that if, no matter which attack Enoch uses or where I am compared to Enoch, that I'm in a good position. Like right now, this is not a good position. I had to do that just to survive. So. Oh. Well, that's okay. Made one mistake in that phase. We're at pretty decent health. We have only Namal left. And hey, this character has a Hyperion's Reign, so it might be the character that gets Namal. It could still be the character that gets Namal, despite having no ways of healing. Alright. I gotta grab that next time. Alright. Oof. Let's get Namal taken care of. Right. Thought I had a bit more height than I did. That's okay. That defied. So I could take one more hit without dying. That's good to know. Oh my gosh. Well, there's all the damage I could take. I haven't even found phase 2 of Namal. So this character's probably not going to pull through. Just gotta be honest with myself. gonna try, but great. Even took the extra damage there. Whoa! I did not realize you could jump all the way to the top. I thought you couldn't do that. I guess if you have the jumps perfect, you can. Never knew that. Legitimately new discovery for me. I thought you needed a boost, which is why I always kicked off from them off first. Yeah. All right. There we are. Awesome. Actually got it. Actually got it. Whew. 50-31. Gamer. Yep. At least I pulled it. There we are. So, that was a 45-33 in-game time. Alright. That's something. Thank you, Lady Ashley. Thank you for clutching it like that.